I told y'all
I was gonna.
Man, it's Sunday, man. Obviously, it's podcast list Sunday.
Something traumatic happened to you, you gotta it really break you and feel like is you in this for life or you just playing around.
If you love me, just go ahead and say that. It's fine. I love you too, friend.
the inability to understand someone's viewpoint does not render them incorrect. Rather, it indicates the deficiency in your own understanding.
Well, Boom, you know me, man. I feel completely vindicated in this moment because I've been talking about this shit for years, bro.
You as a parent, instead of getting your business when you're doing the right shit, but never in the business when some wrong shit going on.
I'm trying to get us to eat according to our biological makeup. You know what I'm saying?
Just go on live and talk shit for a couple hours.
Man, it's Sunday, man. Obviously, it's podcast list Sunday. Yo,
what the fuck is up? It is motherfucking Resurrection Day. 4 motherfucking 20.
Did
You think smoke and go to church today?
Smoke and go to church.
Y'all ain't never went to church, high?
No, I never did. I'm not gonna get struck down like that. I'm just not going. So now I get high after church.
No, let me ask you, Excursion. Why would you lie like that? I remember just told the truth.
You can go to Canton and hear the word ministries and ask them yourself, did Excursion ever come to church? Matter of fact, they don't even know Excursion. You can ask them yourself, did Dante ever come to your service high? And they will tell you out their own mouths.
How the fuck they supposed to know? Because they was there when you was walking out the door.
You ain't never hit the blunt.
You said I came to church high. You said they would have seen it if I walked in.
Let me ask you, bro. Like, you ain't never accidentally, just like in your normal routine, rolled up and then with the church like, hit the blunt, you know what I'm saying? Like,
forgot it was Sunday, forgot it was
Sunday.
Hit the blunt and then went to like, oh, let me get to church. Oh, fuck.
No, you in the bathroom.
I know some folks who did that. But no, I'm not one.
Right, nigga, I'll roll up before I go. I thought that bitch smelling like you.
He said, come as you are.
He said, come as you are.
I'm just saying. I don't know.
Hey, listen, I ain't saying nothing passing judgment for anybody that did because I know there's some folks that did. I'm just not one of them. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not passing judgment.
They said
hell no.
They said Moses might have been off the shrooms when he was talking to the bush. Who knows?
Probably.
He was talking to a burning bush. Think you might have been on something.
I don't know.
That is some cool shit though.
Shout out to God, man. Shout out to 420 Resurrection Day, man. How y'all week been, man? All the way up to Easter Day, man.
You know what? Hey. This ain't been a bad weekend. It's been a smooth weekend.
Yeah.
Is it fuck niggas this week?
It's a group of niggas. They already know how we feel, nigga. Fuck you, nigga. Yeah, nigga. Fuck you.
Let me ask the question again.
Nigga DC, nigga. Fuck you, nigga. You know who you is.
Yeah.
Hey,
nigga, but let me ask that question again, though. Let me ask that question again. You said and the only reason why I'm saying this is because I know Court said it's a group of niggas. I got you. You know, and I know what you're talking about. We ain't gonna go too far into that, but you know what I'm saying. Let me just zero in a little bit more though. I know the group of niggas, but is it fuck niggas in general?
No, it's that one nigga in the trailer with that one bitch that's sharing that cigarette. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Fuck you, nigga.
This guy's the gangster. His real name's Clarence.
Clarence said that
both parents. And both parents have a real good marriage.
Man, let's go ahead and get in our zone, man. You know how we get. You know what I'm saying? And the way that we gonna do
I didn't even mention my weekend. Shit.
Oh, man, my fault, bro. I heard you talking for a second. You know, my bad. Go ahead. How was your weekend, though, bro? For real.
Oh, no. I'm bullshitting, but like, no, it was a good one. It was a good one. You know what I'm saying? I chopped it up with my homegirl. You know what I'm saying? We went out to see a dope-ass movie. It was good. You know what I mean? No, go ahead.
Man, both of y'all went to go see a movie, actually, man. Y'all both went to go see that Sinners movie, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Sinners. Shout out Sinners, bro.
Man,
shout out Sinners. That shit is dope. Go see that. Audience, see that.
I'm definitely trying to go see that tonight, probably tomorrow or something like that. I heard that it got a lot of messaging in it, so we gonna do this like this, man. Next week, next Sunday, we talking about that. We gonna do a Sinners podcast lit, where we gonna make sure all these segments include the movie centers and how that shit work and how it can work with us today. Maybe it's some messages in there that we need to motherfucking talk about. You know what I'm saying? So, they say they put shit on TV for a reason, and we be thinking this shit make believe, but I'm sure it's some fucking shit up in there that we need to know. So we gonna dissect that shit, amen.
Yes.
Oh, definitely.
Yes.
We're gonna be dissecting. Speaking of dissected centers, on Tuesday we're gonna also be diving into the music part of it. We're gonna have a homie excursion on. We're gonna go ahead and dive into our part of the messaging in the movie. Like I said, it was a dope movie. I told Boom I watched this shit and then I turned my phone off. I just because some artwork, some art form you have to really connect with, and some shit is made for you. Some shit is designed for your eyes, bro. And I think Michael B. Jordan, and I don't know who the director is of this movie was.
Ryan Coogler.
Oh, okay. Is that the dude from that's the dude from Black Panther, right? I
don't know if he directed Black Panther, but he directed Creed too. Well, he directed Creed. Should I say? Yeah.
Hey, brother, that brother there and Michael B. Jordan, hey man, they can go ahead and wrap the Oscars up, bro. It's a wrap.
Yeah.
It's a wrap.
It's a wrap on that.
Hold on 1 second. All right. Well, look, again, man, we're gonna discuss that Tuesday soundtrack. Gonna have the homie excursion there. So make sure y'all come check out the Core Report Tuesday, 8:15. Next Sunday podcast lit, we definitely going to dissect the center. So if y'all ain't trying to be spoiled, don't come. Because we about to talk about that. With that being said, man, we finna go ahead and do what we know best. And let's get into these segments, man. First segment, for sure. Politically incorrect, man. Now y'all know I always type some shit out, get some shit ready. But before I talk about what I done put in, pause, I like to ask my other hosts what they like to, if they got anything politically incorrect to speak on. So, anything in particular y'all got to say?
I'm gonna go ahead and let No, go ahead.
We out on the road, man. You motherfuckers gotta learn how to use your turn signals, bro.
Love it.
Why the fuck would you fly out in front of me like that, bro? Like that shit is terrible, bro. And then I go to hit my brakes. Now my shit squeaking. Now my shit squeaky. Cause y'all niggas can't fucking drive, bro. I'm so sick of that shit, bro. I don't know who gave you niggas license, bro. Jesus fucking Christ. Every fucking time, bro. I tell you, I was just in the city, bro. I was in Detroit for the weekend, bro. You niggas has got it the worst. You niggas gotta chill, bro. You niggas need to fucking slow the fuck down, nigga. If you gonna be getting over merging lanes and shit.
Detroit niggas cannot drive.
License? Man, what the fuck? Y'all always talk about somebody can't drive. This shit is ridiculous, bro. Use your fucking turn signals, bro.
Detroit niggas can't drive.
It's a stop, nigga, not a yield, nigga. I done came to a complete stop, and you bitch, you the yield through here. I'm gonna kill somebody, bro. Four-way stop me. Everybody stop, and the first person stop goes. That's what it means. Come on, bro. Who taught you this driving shit? Niggas in the city.
Nobody in Detroit, clearly.
No, for sure. And as a trucker, I approve that message. What about you, Scourge? I approve that message.
Real shit. On my side, I just need to talk to my door dashers real quick. Because y'all know damn well when y'all come to a restaurant, because I work at a restaurant, y'all know when y'all come to a restaurant, you know what I'm saying, and y'all come to pick up the order, y'all need to confirm that shit with us first before you take this motherfucker out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, because we got too many people, you know what I'm saying, that complain about y'all niggas stealing shit, eating shit with y'all hungry broke asses. You know what I mean? And then like you're saying, they calling us, cussing us out over some shit that we ain't have nothing to do with. We made the food. We sent it off to the person that was supposed to send it to you. But now we over here catching flack because your ass ain't got no damn money. Calm your ass down with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, take the damn food, confirm that shit like y'all know y'all supposed to, because I'll be damned if y'all cuss us out again. Because I'm that one, I don't give a fuck about being fired. I done been fired, I done quit, I done walked out of places. So I don't give a damn. You
So
know
you
what I mean?
saying-
Like, calm yourselves down with that shit, man. Like, that is
saying the
completely
people that's
unnecessary.
doing
Y'all
the-
know that's part of y'all job description. Go ahead.
So you saying the people that's picking up the food is canceling the orders?
No, they're not canceling the orders. They're giving us hell about confirming the orders. We have to make sure that they confirm the orders before they take it out. But there was one person that came into my job and literally caused a whole motherfucking scene, cussed out my boss and everything because the only thing that they did was ask for them to confirm the order so that they can see it. Because if we don't do that shit and the customer calls us, you're saying like they might have some type of leeway, you're saying to probably take us to court. Possibly, I don't know. Not too sure. Don't quote me, but that's still like you're saying very liable, knowing that that's something that we need to do on our end to cover our ass.
Well,
And y'all know that as door dashes. Go ahead.
check this out, DoorDashers. My guy basically said, "Get your shit together, man. Let it be confirm the order so they can give you the order, so you can drop the order off and everything goes sweet." Which is actually ironic because my politically incorrect segment is definitely that the world don't owe you shit. You niggas think the world owe y'all something. Why the fuck do you niggas think the world owe y'all something? Ain't no motherfucking refund policy on life. And everybody out this motherfucker struggling. As a matter of fact, from doing my research, bro, I've seen that 70% of the worldwide people stress about motherfucking money. And you think your problems make you fucking special. Like we all ain't fucking going through something out here. As a matter of fact, I've also seen that the price of gold, and it's so funny and it's so ironic that we don't pay attention to shit because we was watching all the fucking commercials. We buy gold, we buy gold, we buy gold. And I'm like, shit, why the fuck they buying all the gold? Niggas got all this other shit. Now I'm seeing that everything from with the Chinese exposing all this motherfucking clothes shit to the motherfucking electronic shit and how motherfuckers is dying for us to wear all these diamonds and shit. And a lot of this shit ain't worth nothing. And the only thing that's really worth something is gold and silver.
Mm-hmm.
That's
I
it.
approve this message. I approve this message.
And so we are taking L's out this motherfucker, spending all this money on this worthless shit that we are getting. As soon as you drive your car off the motherfucking lot, it is depreciated. It ain't even worth the same as soon as you take it off the goddamn lot. How does that even fucking work like that? That don't even make no sense. And we already know about GameStop and any of the gamers, you know what I'm saying? So question, if nobody cares, who you expecting sympathy from?
Exactly. That's right. That's
Okay,
true.
I guess you're gonna leave that there, right? All right.
Ain't nothing else to say. That's the truth. Like you're saying, you spoke facts. Hey.
That shit breathe.
Let that shit breathe. Hey,
yeah, it's real shit.
Let me ask y'all a question. Are we losing to China in global leadership? I want you to answer this for me first, Court. Are we losing to China in global leadership?
No. We ain't losing to China and shit. Don't believe what
you been keeping up?
Yeah, I've been keeping up.
You don't feel like we lose to them?
No. I don't feel like we lose $1. I don't feel like we lose nothing. I feel like we lose no value.
And you American to the motherfucking core.
I'm American to the motherfucking core, nigga.
You should have known that when he said he was rocking his flag.
Nigga. Fuck is you talking about, nigga? We ain't never lost, nigga. When have we lost, nigga? When?
He said we the Floyd Mayweathers of the world,
country in the motherfucking world, nigga. They know what's up, nigga. That's why they come fucking with us, nigga.
Niggas don't like bullies, bro.
They don't like bullies, nigga. They know what we do to niggas, nigga. We fucking locker, nigga.
That motherfucker said we gangsters. It's USA, bitch.
Dangerous, nigga. Fuck is you talking about, nigga? That's what I'm No, we ain't losing shit, nigga.
That nigga said USA.
All we gonna do is start making our shit our way. It's fun to be in that situation. Fuck it.
I don't know, though, but this is gonna have a lot of motherfucking like.
Suck a dick, China, if y'all how y'all feel, nigga. That's how I feel, nigga. I'm not fucking with that shit, nigga. Fuck out of here, nigga. You ain't about to tell me nothing, nigga. Don't ever tell me America losing a thing, nigga. I'm gonna start talking about the shit that we don't make me start talking about these acts of terror that we rain on countries for real, nigga. What you talking about, boy? We keep what? Most dangerous country ever. Who they coming for, nigga? We get dirty on all sides, bro. Y'all go to war. We gonna sell some guns too.
That motherfucker.
We selling sticks. We doing all that, boy.
Hey,
he said, "Hell, that motherfucker." He on his mode 3. He said, "It's a shame how the U.S. be stepping."
Shame how we be stepping on niggas, boy. It's a shame.
I don't even know how
Nobody
they
trying to fuck with
started
our
that.
buddy, bro. Nobody trying to fuck with our buddy, bro.
He is on his mode 3 with it. Like, oh, we
Guns,
stepping
gold, and
on
God.
all
That's
y'all.
all we got over here in America. Guns, gold, and God. That's all we got over here in America.
Basically,
we
guns,
G's,
gold,
nigga.
and God.
We G's, nigga. That's why.
So, money, music, and murder.
No gold,
another 3M innovation, motherfucker.
Hey, but look though, what about you though, man? How you feel about that, man? You think we losing? You excursion? You think we losing to China and global leadership?
I still feel like it's a little early to call, but right now at our current spot, you know what I'm saying, with the debt that we're in, we could very well lose it. You know what I'm saying? Now,
shit. We ain't paying nobody shit anyway, nigga. They should have never gave us that shit. That shit over with, nigga. We took that shit, nigga. It's a wrap, nigga.
We robbed them niggas.
Nigga, we robbed
them.
No,
we ain't robbed them. They robbed us.
Who robbed us? Who, boy? Who robbed us?
I want to hear his point before I get to my point.
Country can say. That's one thing no country can say about America, nigga. That they robbed us, nigga. Who?
Yes, they did.
I'm
gonna get there. Listen, let me finish though. I want to hear what he's saying though. Let me finish.
I'm about to get ready to say, like you said, like again, like it's all based on the debt that we already have. We already are digging ourselves into a rabbit hole as it is, not only with China but with other countries. You know, what I'm saying, that we trade and borrow from and all that shit. Right? Yeah, no, I know we is. That's why. That's why I even just got them out the way as quick as I did, because I know we're already in debt with China. But they're not the only ones, right? You know what I mean? Yeah, right. Ran up on the plug twice. You know what I mean? But I know China's not the only ones that we're in debt to. That's what I'm saying. We're already in the hole. Too damn bad. Pause. But you said, but like you said. So with that being said, like you said, if China or any of these other countries really decide that they really want to, like, you know, like really, like you're saying, flex their muscle like that, knowing that they have that upper hand on us, you're saying monetarily, it might be a wrap for us. You're saying we done dug ourselves too deep.
You can't get nothing we ain't got. So what y'all gonna do?
So look, let me say this.
What y'all gonna do? Come get this. Go get it. What they gonna do?
First off, let me tell you, Court. I want to let you know that around the world, Americans are the laughing stock of the world right now.
That's fair to say, right? That's fair to say. Today dropped the mother of all bombs on your motherfucking ass. That's fair to say. Stop fucking around, bro.
He like homie from Don't Be a Menace. We have a problem.
Saw fucking games, nigga, till you see a nuke at your house, nigga. Laugh and stop that.
We're the only ones with nukes, though, Court. We're the only ones with nukes.
I don't care. We got them. We'll shoot them. We know for shooting them. Nah. Who else know for shooting them bitches off, nigga? What you talking about? Nah.
Oh,
man, boy.
Hey,
everything you say, I'm gonna turn
this boy.
Pounds, nigga. We the only people for using that nuclear shit, nigga. We get down with that, nigga. Nigga, y'all go test that shit off the water. Go test that shit in the water. Shoot that shit again. Shoot it again. Watch me drop one over there.
My homie is sliding for America. It is, it is sliding.
Simple, nigga. Fuck is you talking about all that? They gonna do this, they gonna do that, they gonna die, nigga.
All right, now let me give you some facts. I'm not saying that it's facts. I'm not saying that's facts. I'm just saying that's not in black and white, all right?
Y'all said, as Gargan said, other countries got nuclear weapons. Use the bitches. We have used nuclear weapons before. We have used that shit before. Y'all know how we get down. Hiroshima, nigga, that's real fact.
Real shit. Hiroshima did
real facts, bro. Real factoid, nigga.
No, Pearl Harbor, that was Japan attacking us. But then
I know. That's why I mentioned it.
Oh, they attacked us.
He mentioned Hiroshima. I mentioned Pearl Harbor.
But y'all think that they already advanced. So y'all think that niggas been working on shit. Y'all think that we don't. Listen, they ain't stopped making guns when America got them theirs.
Right. They shot at us. They
want peace, Corey.
I know they want peace. I know they want peace, nigga. With a country that do terror, nigga. With a country that is dangerous as us, nigga. I would want peace.
We are the terrorists, though.
Man,
we are the terrorists.
There's only one country that I don't want to go to war with.
Russia.
Who?
It ain't China.
Russia. Y'all niggas scared of Russia. Niggas can't be scared of Russia.
I think if we slide on the Russians right now,
Hey,
they
you
do
ready
got
to
that,
slide on the Russians?
backdoor. You gotta back. Man, America known for backdooring, bro.
No, what they got? So Russia got this. I think it's called the Hand of Doom or something like that. I'll get y'all the information, I promise. But it's something to where if something happened to their leader or like they government to where they like they automatically know they about to lose. The system automatically go off and it sends off every nuke they got everywhere throughout the world. Some crazy shit like that. It's called like the Hand of Doom or the Death Hand or some shit like that. Something crazy. Yeah, Russia got some shit like that right now. Like if they know they about to lose.
Yeah, crazy. Yeah, Russia said no. Russia said we going down. We taking y'all with us. Yeah, that's what Russia on.
Y'all here with that shit, bro.
Oh, that's some real shit.
I know. Mm-hmm.
Man, listen.
Show me that shit.
Hey, you can go listen.
They gotta show me that shit.
They do show. They got video of it, bro. They show this.
I want to see it. I want to see this shit.
Russia is the biggest fucking country in Asia. Either Russia or China, one of the two. You know what I'm saying?
Is it Asia or Europe?
No. I'm saying Russia is one of the biggest countries in Asia.
Or Europe.
Oh yeah. Well, no, like Russia don't have too much space in Europe to be the biggest country in Europe.
Oh, so since they got more space in Asia, we just give it to
them. In Asia, yeah.
But Moscow is kind of like England. I mean,
true.
Europe.
Yeah, no, true. No, true enough. No, that's right.
But anyways, though, so China got AI powered cities. 30% of global manufacturing, and we know what they motherfucking just told us. Like, nigga, we're getting played. What the fuck? That same shit.
You already seen. Boom. You already seen my response to that on TikTok. It's like, that's been the retail game for years, decades, even in America. Like you say, you buy for cheap and you mark up the price for profit.
They'll sit here and look at a motherfucker and be like, they get into it because they. So my question is, then, is this the next thing, then, man? Is niggas gonna start saying these them before tariff J's? Because you know them J's.
This is my thing,
right? It's got a flex. But you can't flex.
It is a flex.
Only $3 now.
It's still a flex because they're Jordans. But this is my thing though with it. If people are going to take that mindset that it's not a flex anymore because they're actually $3 as opposed to $200 or however much y'all charge, you're saying that Champs and Foot Locker and shit. Then again, y'all late as fuck because that's always been the game. Wholesale warehouses.
But the difference between the game is a lot of people didn't have these connections to these warehouses that they was able to have connections to. Secondly,
but see, some people actually did though.
Yeah, but it was under the table because the government restrictions on like selling shit that wasn't coming straight from the actual company, you couldn't do it. So you had to really know somebody that knows somebody. But right now with America and China going at it with these tariff wars, China like, we don't give a fuck. Everybody can get everything. So it's different.
That's dope.
It's different though. It's different now because it's like it's not a commodity no more. It's like, nigga, grab this shit. Everybody get it. So now niggas got every fucking J that ever came out, and they only paid the same amount that a nigga just paid for one pair.
Hey, no, honestly, for real. Like, honestly, it still is a flex for us in the sense.
Like what you got.
Yeah, it still is a flex for us though, in the sense that since you know what I'm saying, they president, whoever they is, you know what I'm saying, them fucked up. Now we all can come up. You know what I'm saying? Because like you mentioned to your point, you know what I'm saying, you did mention that like while it is like you know what I'm saying a warehouse thing or what a wholesale thing that's been in effect, not as many people had access to it as they do now. Now that America's getting on their shit with China and China's saying, fuck it, all of y'all come get this shit.
I don't think it's a flex though. Yeah. I think it fuck up the whole game. I think it fuck up everything. China move. That move was very, very, very strategic. I will say that because it was a move to attack what we know best, our culture. Y'all like that overexpensive high end shit? That shit is fake. That shit that we do that shit for a little bit of nothing. You feel me? We do that shit down the street in Ling's house.
It's the same shit.
It's the same shit that you get here. It's in this one. You feel me? You buy that bra strap over there? We get that bra strap for 10 cents. That bitch $600 over there.
It's like getting a burger from two different
So
restaurants.
what it did,
Same
what it
chef.
does is this. What it does is this, and this is what I
Same
told people
guy.
for real. Just all joking aside, this is a good time for any business that's trying to be original. If you're trying to be an original company right now, and you're trying to promote something original, now is your time because you can get it for cheap and you can make it. Now you know it's a market. Now you know how the big people do it.
So it
Now,
might be
Or
Court,
have done it because their
now,
business
Court,
scheme is over. Now they shit is over. That shit
we
is
just gotta
dead.
get the ports.
Now you got
yeah,
Now you gotta go buy that real leather, Louis Vuitton.
right,
Not
right.
everybody gonna demand you to have that real leather, Gucci,
Hey,
shit
Canal
like that. So
Street,
now that shit gonna go up for real. Now that shit gonna be $4,000 for real.
hell yeah, hey, Canal Street gonna be lit as fuck. Canal Street is gonna be lit as fuck. The
And that shit gonna
slots
be
and
real.
swap
That shit
meet,
is real as hell for real.
hell yeah, the slots and swap meet gonna go. You know what I mean? But no, I gotta point out something to you though, Court. You said you basically disagreed with me. You said it wasn't a flex, then pointed that out.
No, I'm saying it's not a flex because that shit is fake.
Well, I
It ain't that
mean,
it's fake. It's just that it's not worth.
That shit fake.
it ain't worth what they said that it was.
It's not
All
worth
that
it.
shit fake. That shit fake, bro. They said it's the same shit that you get on the fake shit that her manufacturer called and asked for 23,000 of them. 23,000 units of that shit, bro. That shit is fake, bro. That shit is not authentic. They did not go.
Like I said,
He said,
this is
she
a
said
game
only
changer.
thing. She said the zippers on the purse was worth more than the fucking purses. What are you talking about? That shit is fake. Fake. Women walk around with fake purses right now.
Who gonna say that alligator skin is fucking worth nothing? Because the alligator nigga, that's dangerous even to get in the first place.
To even kill it, you right? Yeah.
Right. You ain't gonna call no alligator skin fake. They out here,
Right?
3D machine. They out here 3D machine purses and shit. Court. Hey, shut the fuck up.
Right.
Hey,
You
look,
ain't gonna call those snake skin
Hey, bro.
shoes
Hey,
fake.
listen, bro. I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. Boom. Boom. We just watched some wild ass shit, bro.
This shit
We just see some wild ass
transparency.
shit, bro. We just see some wild ass AI shit a couple weeks ago. You can't tell me that they're not out here creating whatever you want to see.
Man, we got some. Hey, listen, we got some crazy shit to get into. We ain't finished. We about to go into our next segment, the news. But you already know we got to show some love out here to our people, man. Shout out Nanner B Oil. Let me go grab me a cup right quick while I'm doing this.
This commercial was brought to you by Podcast Lit. Are your edges and hair thinning out? Your roots not as strong as they should be? Then go ahead and order Nanner B's Comeback Hair Oil. I promise you won't be disappointed. And again, thank you for tuning in to Podcast Lit.
I'm on my way back. 20 goddamn seconds.
Oh no, you good? We gonna hold down the fort for you while you doing your thing. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
Shout out to Nana B's Oil. If your edges
shout out.
are thin and your shit looking really, really bald in the back,
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You got that
motherfucker.
Kevin Durant up here at the top.
You feel
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and get that.
With that shit, bro.
Hey.
We should have called her a little longer, a little while ago. She might
Should have
have
called it. Hey, man, we just started getting to it, man. My baby girl out there doing her thing too, man, with it. Man, I wish we would have started this earlier, but shout out Nanner B's Oils, man. She doing
Hey, shit. Your hairline on Stephen A? Get that. Go on, get that.
Yo, man. So y'all know what our next segment on. We on to this news. If you give a fuck, man. Y'all got some news y'all been checking out, peeping out, man. Man, a little preview for Tuesday, a little maybe. I don't know.
Hey, man, what I heard is,
Hey,
man,
let's preview Tuesday. Go ahead.
Yeah, man. Look, man, did he try to get a motherfucking appeal? Okay. He tried to get this shit pushed back for like 2 more months. They said no search. They said no search key. We'll see you May 5th. Think at the mayo and see go did it. They're gonna be in there, you know. They're gonna be in there.
So he gonna get released on Cinco de Mayo?
I don't know. And they don't release to me.
Speaking of people, speaking of people not getting released or things not getting adjusted in their favor, on my side, I've still been watching real closely this whole Mo 3 case, and Yella Beezy tried to get his bond modified to where he can watch his son's games, and the court said, "Fuck you. No, you keeping your ass in the house." And that's dope as hell to me because it's like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Mo 3 can't see his kids no more.
But at
You know
the
what I'm saying?
same time, we're gonna be talking about that. We're gonna be talking about that on my show, bro. I don't think that's a fair analysis.
I
And
got
like
you.
I said, bro, some niggas play hero and some niggas play villain.
Yeah.
Then
And then you
sometimes
got
when
two
the villain
villains.
dies, people saying to take side with that villain.
Yeah, but you know what though? No, I get exactly why you said it, and I get your analogy. But in this
You be saying
case,
freedom niggas.
in this case, who me?
He talking to me. Who I say free, bro? Who I say free, bro? Who I say free?
What was it? Who was it, man? Somebody
Dirt.
Dirk.
Dirk?
All right, I got
nigga tried to kill Quando Rondo.
That's not true.
That's allegedly, man. You got
That's alleged. You can't say that.
Allegedly.
That's alleged.
Allegedly. Let me go ahead and put that out here on record. Allegedly. He allegedly tried to kill Quando.
Anyway, boom. I got some updates on that case too. Anyway, Tuesday. So tune in on Tuesday because there's updates for that case on Tuesday.
What you got excursion before we move on, bro?
Okay, no, I got you. No, the only thing I was about to get ready to say is in this case, no, I got the whole hero villain analogy without question. No, you was on point with that. But in this case, honestly, this one with Mo and Yella, this is the case of two villains. There's no hero in this. It's just two street niggas beefing. And street shit panned out the way street shit pans out. So no, we talking about two villains with this. Go ahead.
Before we get to the end of this situation, there's gonna be a lot of details that come out about these both of these niggas.
Hell
we're gonna sit back and look at it and go, oh, okay. All right.
Yeah,
I don't want to have no opinion on this case. Right? And you're not gonna hear me have a documented opinion on this case. Because what I want to say, I'm not gonna say.
I got you.
Because I want to say the truth. I want to say how I truly feel about it. But both sides got mothers, both sides got people that, you know what I'm saying, that care about their kid in this situation. And I think when the legal shit get into it and the court start playing, we tend to play different roles, black people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We all for the violence when it's one side. You feel me? And then when that one side don't succeed on that violent shit and it go tragically for them, we don't support that other side that was victimized too. Cause bro was victimized. It was victimized. It was both sided. You feel me?
Yeah. That's why I said it was two villains. That's why I said it was two villains. That's the very reason why I said we're talking about two villains.
Black people, they like right now. They like, yeah, it's just justice for Mo. I think no. I think this is. I don't think this is how Mo 3 would have wanted no justice.
Not like this.
And not like this. I don't think Mo 3 would have wanted no justice this way. And I also think that the way it played out, hell no, he wouldn't have wanted that shit to him to go to jail.
He wouldn't have wanted Yella Beezy and Trap Boy Freddy dead. That's what he would have
wanted. Some shit like that, but he wouldn't have wanted him to go to jail.
Exactly.
You feel me? Yeah, and he probably wouldn't have told.
But you know what though? This is what, like, even in lieu of that, while we're on that, before boom, you're saying, like, takes us to the next, subject. Like, honestly, that's what I think is going to happen with Yella Beezy if he gets convicted. Everybody want to talk about he's going to be in jail for the rest of his life. Hell no. Yella Beezy better hope that he beats this case, because if he gets convicted, ain't no life in prison. That motherfucker is facing the death penalty.
Well, his
if he gets convicted, he's facing death.
His lifeline is on the line of the nigga that's already in jail for a gun charge and not a murder case that's involved in the case that could possibly be sitting back until they're ready to use him for whatever piece, because we know the FBI and the government plays chess a lot. But that's another story, man, and we'll get into that. Definitely on the court report, because that's some music news, but I definitely wanted to hear some music news, see what we got. I got some music shit for y'all later on today too, man. I want to see where y'all minds at on this too. So we all been hearing about this Austin versus Carmelo situation at the school stabbing. We had got a few of our thoughts and points last week when we was doing the show. So kids went from throwing hands in school, then they got to bringing knives on, later on in the more polished years in 80s, 90s, niggas rigging them knives, nigga poke your eye, nigga, I'll poke you, nigga. You know, that was a thing, like, you know, that was pause. Talking about poking the nigga pause, that was pause, like, but so, you know, now they bringing them guns for sure. Like, this shit getting crazy. Like, I guess, you know, it was a crazy ass shooting down in Florida over this past week. 6 people got shot up. So I ain't really go too much into that. So I ain't gonna speak on that too much, but we will get into that eventually about the school shootings and being safe with our kids at school. But school violence definitely jumped up 34% in the last 10 years, which is crazy. Them that make niggas want to start keeping their kids at school. But I am a victim. Excuse me, not a victim. I am a person who was almost playing a race game in this Austin versus Metcalf. Austin versus Carmelo situation. Court, you was more on that. We can't play that. Somebody lost their family. Somebody lost their child. You know, this is a human being, and I agree with you. But I also said that if a person invaded my space, I may put my hands on them as well. And if I got a knife, you might get stabbed. But then the story is so wishy-washy that I try not to go into detail yet until they like fully just everything. This is what we got. This is what it is. The video, everything come out. Everybody's statements come out. But what did give me some hope with just us on the black and white side of things, with African Americans and Caucasian people from a lot of the shit that the government trying to divide us with this racial stuff. There was a group of white men called themselves the Proud Boys. They were out here stepping for Austin, and they felt like they were stepping in the right way. And one of those members, one of the leaders of the Proud Boys, had the chance to talk to Austin's father. And what Austin's father said is what made me realize that it's really the media and the government that's playing this. And I want y'all to hear how this went before we continue on with this conversation.
Would you be willing to stand by me in a press conference or in an individual interview and talk about this issue that is larger than Austin at this point? God rest the beautiful young man's soul that would have been one of our strongest voices if he was still alive today. Yes, I am, sir.
Okay, my turn to speak. You are part of the fucking problem, my friend. You're trying to create more race divide than bridging the gap. I do not condone anything you do. You do not have any fucking...
That's called white guilt.
No, let it talk.
But my son, let me finish. I give you your time. You take my son's face off your website. I am not associated with you.
You're creating more Austin Metcalfs with your weakness, sir. You are creating more Austin Metcalfs with your weakness.
Here, you are being weak. I gotta be honest with you about that, sir.
You're being weak.
Okay, first of all, your Karen ass should have let that motherfucker talk like the other people told you to let him do, especially since he gave you your space to speak with your punk ass. But anyway, go ahead.
That's what I was saying. Boom. That's why my point was what it was last week. Because this shit ain't about no race. It's not about no race. It's if somebody stabbed your baby. Point blank, period.
Regardless of what
somebody killed your son. It don't got nothing to do with no white, Black Lives Matter and no nigga. Somebody killed your baby. How you gonna feel, boom? You gonna be mad as fuck, bro. The Black Lives Matter call you, and they call you trying to make it about race. They trying to make it about race baiting,
Get
bro.
the fuck off my phone.
Get the fuck off my phone. I'm grieving my child. It's Easter weekend.
We talking about some white, black.
Right.
What the fuck?
And then, like you said, and he couldn't even
about race, bro. That's why I'm happy that black people haven't clinged on to these stories the way the media wanted us to. You feel me? Like a lot of people don't even know what's going on because it ain't. They can't beat us with this race shit. Stop letting them bait us with this race shit, bro. They want to bait us so bad, bro. They want us to go out there and fight and give
really
organization like
it's really something they started. It ain't even the people who hear. It's the ones they started. They trying to keep it going.
They trying to keep that shit going, bro. Like they trying to keep that shit, bro. Like, bro, you hear today, like, bro, it ain't even got nothing to do with nothing you do. My son lost his life.
Exactly.
And that's what I think people got to understand. Like I said last week, yeah, bro. If bro was bullied, I sympathize with that, bro. But I didn't kill my bullies.
Yeah, me neither. And I wanted to kill my bullies. I ain't even gonna hold you. I wanted
You
to kill
feel
my
me? No
bullies, but I
matter
didn't.
how you
But I
feel,
whooped their ass.
you
Go
feel no
ahead.
matter how you felt, bro. Boom, you know it's levels to this shit, bro. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I agree with you, bro, but that's some kid shit, bro. Those are kids.
No,
That was some kid shit, and they want to make us have these uncomfortable conversations about nothing.
Mm-hmm.
It's really not an uncomfortable
But
conversation.
this is the real question,
We
though.
really should be talking about this in parenting ultimatums.
This the real. We should, but this I got something for that too. That's that kind of like we should have. But what if, like for instance, when we talked about the girl coming home and accidentally unaliving her dude after being out 3:00, 4:00 in the morning, and then coming home and cleaning her gun, and accidentally unaliving her dude. And it's like, okay, we all roll for dude, like, damn, that's fucked up. We told you about doing that, crossing the other side, la la la. But then come to find out, he like, fuck all y'all black females, and we don't like y'all. I would never talk to y'all. No, and it's like, what if it's the same on this side? Like, what if it's like, okay, he's saying all that, but then the internet being the great detective that the internet is. You get all this motherfucking
That's
nigga
the thing, bro. That's the problem.
Well, see,
That's the problem
this is the thing with that.
You just said the biggest problem in this whole. No. You just said the biggest problem with this whole.
What if
fucking everything? The internet fucking detectives.
And then on top of that, just even with the whole scenario itself, like she accidentally killed him. You know what I'm saying? The kid
Allegedly.
Well, no. I'm talking about the hypothetical situation that he brought up.
Do you remember though? It's not hypothetically. That happened. She was actually.
That happened for real.
Oh, it happened. It happened for real.
Real.
Well, never mind. Allegedly.
Let me just put it in this, and I'm not gonna put no.
She got convicted, right?
Yeah, she got
allegedly.
But I'm not going to say the race. I'm just going to say the person that did it wasn't part of our cross.
Yeah, but no, I'll say this. So, like, with that being said, though, the key for me was the fact it was accidental.
What the fuck you ain't say the race?
I don't want to just like subject all this
Hey,
shit. It could have been any race, so it's not like it's just one race. I'm not gonna just subject one race.
The key for me,
any other race, it just wasn't ours.
The key for me was that it was accidental. You know what I'm saying? It was accidental.
It was not accidental.
It was
not accidental.
Then why did Boom say that then?
That's
if it wasn't accidental,
that's because that's what. Okay,
that's what she said.
I'm gonna tell you again. Your wife comes home. That's not of our race. She comes home at 4, 5 o'clock in the morning. Drunk.
That's a problem. That's another problem.
Cleaning a gun when she gets home.
That's a third problem.
And now you're gone.
That's a fourth problem. That's a fucking problem. No, never mind. I changed my mind on everything that I just said. Hell no. Bye.
Let's go ahead and move on real quick, man. Some crazy shit going on, though. I will say this, though, man. I don't know, man. Parenting, it's like, is bad parenting or social media hype making things worse? But like you just said, that internet detective shit is definitely putting us in fucked up position. But it's crazy how you answer the question.
Bro, it put us in a bad spot. It put us in a bad spot because, nigga, not everybody think they motherfucking inspect your gadget.
Right.
Because you got a fucking keyboard and you can go Google somebody information. You feel me? And everybody build your character on the internet first, bro. That's how they attack you now. Your character is defined on what's on your Facebook.
They can attack my motherfucking character. Fuck them, nigga. What you said? Suck it. Well, how many we got suspended for that shit?
You feel me?
Hey, listen, we about to get suspended again because shit, fuck.
Hey, Scourge, don't make me mad because can't nobody suspend us, bro. Shit. Don't make me mad, bro.
That's real.
Ain't no nigga ever suspended me but a principal, nigga. That's
right,
nigga. Fuck is you talking about, nigga?
Hey, well, look,
I got you.
Check this out.
Give me together.
On a serious note, on the serious note, RFK says autism destroys families, which is a bold statement because families that do have autistic kids do face higher financial and emotional stress. So the
Really?
real question is RFK exposing something deeper, or is he just being reckless?
Is who
I
exposing
ain't
something
touching
deeper
that bitch.
again?
I ain't
RFK.
touching that bitch. I ain't touching this with a 10-foot pole. They ain't about to have
Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and touch it with the 10-foot pole. Let me get that question again.
Is RFK exposing something deeper, or is he just being reckless by saying what he said?
Oh, you know what?
I don't think he being. I think do he got a kid?
He's
or
not being
something that's
reckless,
autistic?
but go ahead.
If he got a kid or something, if he got a kid or something that's autistic, then he might be speaking from his own thing.
Right.
You feel
That's
me?
why.
And then
That's why I was gonna go with it.
because that's like a broad statement to say. You feel me? If you're not
He
dealing
also
with
the
it
same nigga
firsthand.
he also the same dude that's about to remove them snacks from the EBT card. Like, nigga, you want some snacks?
Am I feeding you for you to eat or the snack?
True. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you want chicken or a take 5?
I'm not saying that this is wrong, but I'm saying is because I'm going to the clock in. God bless. Thank you, Jesus, for what I have. But I want to clock in tomorrow. I'm gonna buy my motherfucking snacks if I want them. You feel me? I don't.
You gonna stand on your feet to get them.
You feel me? You gonna go if I want them $3 Jordans or that $3 chain. You feel me? I'm gonna go get my shit. You feel me? What you talking about? So, you feel me? Like that's what I'm saying. Like if the EBT card hit tomorrow, I'm not gonna be sad for y'all. I mean, I'm only gonna be sad for the niggas that buy them. Like y'all be stingy on how y'all sell them bitches. Like, so y'all don't want to sell them bitches. Now you can't get snacks on them. That's gonna hurt the whole selling process.
You know what though?
Just to go burn that bitch out at Sam's Club. We were just trying to get 30 packs of chips. That's all. We just the middle class.
Hey, you know what though? The one thing that I wish that, you know what I'm saying, wholesalers would jump out the porch with is jewelry. You know what I'm saying? Because like you said, motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, it's charging way too much for them damn diamonds and that silver and gold, knowing full well.
Nah, niggas is actually dying for that shit though, so that's what's even more crazy, man. Shout out Blood
Hell
Diamond.
yeah.
But check this out though. So we will say with RFK, man, it could definitely, you can look at it like it's a harsh truth, or you can look at it like it's ignorance. Maybe he don't have
RFK said he taking them snacks too.
He said, fuck your Reese cups.
Oh no, he's sick of seeing y'all coming out there with them little Debbie cakes.
Right.
You know what it is? He went to the store one day and was get some Haagen-Dazs, and he see the girl with the EBT by the last two.
That ice cream good as fuck.
He said, "Ain't no fucking way.
Ben and Jerry's.
Ain't no fucking way."
He got the last ice cream with the food stamps.
Got the last Ben and Jerry's.
Oh hell no. Oregon with a food stamp card is crazy.
But no, I ain't gonna lie, though. I do hear that they still giving people some type of benefit, but you have to work though. You have to be working. So a person can't have a job and still have food stamps though. So. But they gotta have some type of child or like dependent or some crazy, some mother, something like that, like something crazy. You gotta be something. Anyways, though, man, scientists on some new shit, man. These motherfuckers every other trip, and they got some new shit, man. They got some new shit and some new shit, and they just always got some new shit because these niggas ain't doing shit but taking our tax money and chilling, inventing shit. They putting this seasoning with this seasoning and seeing if it tastes good. Decide that they gonna let everybody else get some. Anyways, though, these niggas are
with
one
Lowry's.
step, huh?
Oh no, I was joking. I said put no Bay with Lowry's. Go ahead.
Hey, I don't know though, but
that shit gonna bust your heart.
a little bit here, a little bit there.
Bust your heart. That's two of the saltiest seasons ever. That shit gonna
right. Hell yeah.
Ranks, Lowry, nigga. With some motherfucking hot sauce, nigga.
You gonna be like, God damn, I see why they never let us do this.
Hey. And he over here talking about some hot sauce with it too. You say Old Bay, Lowry's, and Red Hot, niggas in Louisiana.
Listen, scientists are one step closer to limb regeneration. So nigga, you lose a finger, you might be able to get it back. They learning this shit. I guess they did something with some motherfucking mouse, nigga. Some motherfucking something, nigga. Grew some extra limbs, nigga.
Let me find out. Let me find out.
Imagine shooting at a nigga And that nigga's arm.
And his arm regenerate like a starfish? Oh my God.
This is like a rat. You know what?
Yeah, no, I'm cool. I don't want no problems. I don't want no smoke.
Going to the camp. All right, we're going to the camp.
I'm sorry for shooting you. Please don't kill me. My bad. We done. I am okay.
Let me ask y'all this question though. Would y'all, Scourgy, you answer this first for me, bro. Would you risk testing if you lost the limb?
I'm gonna tell you, bro. My brother in a wheelchair right now. I know he taking that bitch. You hear me? Bro taking the pill. He want the shots. He want all that shit. Limb regeneration, bro taking that bitch. So I'm just speaking from my own personal. I know my brother wishes he can walk every day. Bro gonna take that bitch. It's a real life situation. Bro, I'm like, hey, yeah, let me get 20 of them bitches. I'm taking that bitch too. I ain't gonna cap. Go out there, fuck around, lose a leg. MVP in that bitch. The regeneration. This bitch said it's gonna take 3 to 8 hours. Fuck, I used to have a fat leg, having a skinny leg. I bet this regenerate and then start off as like a baby leg, and then over time it get a big leg, and then you get a bigger leg.
The next thing you know, your motherfucking shoulder growing another shoulder, but it was
you
for
feel me? Yeah.
But you was a tester.
That's cool.
Yep. Well, with me, yeah, like just even. No. I was just waiting, but just even to even bring my own relative up, with him mentioning his brother here as well, because I feel that my grandmother is an amputee, because so I know she would even want for her limbs, to come back. But on a personal side, with the question you said, being directed to me on a personal end, hey, now I know I mentioned wanting to teleport, in the last episode or even like the episode before, which is really like my top thing that I really want to do if you want to talk about superpowers. But the ability to regenerate though, especially in the event that I may need to, hell yeah, I would love that. You know what I'm saying? Like imagine getting your arm cut off and your shit just grow back. You know what I'm saying? Like instinctively. You know what I mean? That'd be dope as hell. Like you know what I'm saying? Like you ain't gotta worry about dying or losing too much blood. Go ahead.
But no, so scientists definitely talking about they one step closer to limb regeneration. So I know they gonna have some wild stuff going on, man.
I'm gonna need for them to teach us how to teleport. Fuck that shit.
Right. Hospitals, man. Hospitals across America are shutting down, bro. Hospitals ain't looking too good for 30% of rural areas that's struggling right now for emergency care. So you live in a small town, it's about time for y'all to, start getting ready to be able to, have them home remedies on the side, man, because can't keep depending on these governments. And you look into who really owns this and shit, who really own the hospitals and shit. Like I think people think that the state own them, but these motherfuckers are named after people.
Exactly. And we should have been on the holistic side anyway. Go ahead.
I mean, is this a beginning of a major healthcare crisis? How you feel about that, Court?
So I work in the field, right? So I work in that field. I work in that industry. And this is what I'm going to say. The industry is filled with drug addicts. That's just what it is, bro. There's a bunch of drug fucking addicts. The kidney centers are filled up with people that have drunk themselves to oblivions.
But is that from the stress of America?
No, I think it's an age group of people that's out here, boom, that was fucked up and doomed from the crack. People just don't understand that.
That 80
shit is still having an effect on our life. Now we got all these young people that's in these homes, in these rehabilitation spaces, filling up these hospitals. That's what that shit is, bro. It's a lot of people out here that are young, 37, 38 years old, 40 years old, 42 years old, that are in nursing homes, that are in fucking halfway houses because their mental status ain't where they should be because they have trauma and bad. This is the problem with America. We don't have a mental health thing, bro. If we separated the mental health from the regular health care system, It'll be two different Rams.
Everybody should get free mental health on. We should put money towards mental health. They should be taking taxes
Mental
out
health,
for mental health for everybody.
mental health should be a separate entity than healthcare. You
I
go
don't
to a
think
mental
people have a
health
problem
hospital.
I agree with that.
If it was
I
going
agree with
to,
that.
if it was going to mental health in 100%, and we all had to get like 5% of our money, our check to
I
mental health,
don't think people would
we
care
all
about
got
that.
free.
I think if everybody gave to that, it's the same thing like a Wi-Fi situation. I think if everybody gave a little $5 a month for Wi-Fi, we could have the United Wi-Fi.
Yeah, we should like, and then even like just to add to that here as well. You're saying with like you're saying mentioning you're saying our funds or whatnot being deducted here for that purpose. Shoot, you're saying like we're already like you're saying getting shit taken out or whatnot by way of FICA. You're saying that Federal Insurance Coverage Act for Medicaid. So like you're saying, I agree with Court.
Yep.
I agree with Court. Like you're saying, mental health and like physical health should be two separate entities. But you're saying like with them being two separate entities, we do need to have something. I would even push for it for something to be put in place. You're saying for funds to be taken out of our pay for our mental health as well, because health is necessary. It's needed, especially for
bro.
us.
You should.
Especially
mental health days.
I think you should have. I think all jobs should have mental health days. I think all jobs should have. I think you should get 5. I think you should definitely get 5 mental health days a year.
A year.
A year.
5 a year.
Or like
okay. Now let me ask you this though: 5 a year or 5 a month?
5 a year.
A month? God damn, they calling up every week.
Yeah, bro, that's crazy.
I got you.
I say 5 a year because you get 5 sick days, you get 7 PTO. Right?
I got you.
So, you know what I'm saying? You ain't burning your time. You feel me? If you're a regular 40-hour employee, you're gonna be able to. Your mental is going to be clear because you have that set time that you get. And I also think some work should be seasonal.
True.
We only do this for 12 months out of the year. The rest of the year, we pay you to sit at the house.
Hey,
some companies make that kind of money.
Yeah, true.
Come on, man! You made $1 billion off my grandma.
Get some of that. No, listen. No, I'm even like, no, I need to jump in here on this one because my grandmother worked at Little Tikes. My grandmother worked in a motherfucking warehouse. You know what I'm saying? For some years.
What was that?
Like,
Chrysler? Everybody used to read Chrysler. You got a good job at Chrysler. Like everybody.
Yeah.
No, I mean, Chrysler fucking us up,
bro.
though.
If a job can pay you $40 an hour, and it's 35,000 of y'all, I'm just saying, do the math, bro. That they labor, they're paying everybody in the building $40. So they labor bill is what? So what are they making?
I've heard that companies do be making like the same amount as the people that work for them, and they end up only getting like a 10%. Like they out of everything they done made, they get 10%, but they normally just go off of credit because they're able to pay the credit off. So you get like a motherfucker who own Chrysler and let you have some credit, but you cool with them. So therefore, you riding around the most expensive shit, or people who sell lands and shit, and they show you love because they know you got this company, so they know you can pay them, and then you just manage paying everybody back throughout the years, and it really don't be the fact that you have the money, it's the fact that you have something to show that you can pay a motherfucker back. And most companies end up losing because at the end of the day, they can't pay everybody the fuck back like they supposed to. You were supposed to get Tesla a couple, cows for that car, but you ended up giving the cows to motherfucking Walmart.
You say that, boom, and it kind of tied back to what we talked about at the beginning of the show.
What's that?
American philosophy.
Credit.
Yeah, that's the retail game in America. That's the retail game in America. Yes. That's the retail game right there.
You might or may not get this shit back, bro.
That's what I said on TikTok, bro. That's the retail game in America. That is the retail game, bro.
Yeah, this shit come full circle. I love this show.
Look, we almost up out of this news segment, man. But y'all remember we was just talking about the dire wolf, right?
Mm-hmm.
So why these niggas they found the goddamn 66 million year old dinosaur embryo?
Okay, hold the fuck up. You said a 66 million year old embryo.
And they said that it's in
Please don't
perfect
do that with
condition.
it. Please don't do that
What?
with it.
Make this
Please
math
leave it
math.
alone.
Make this
Please
math
leave it
math.
alone.
So
Fuck
y'all
that
know in the
excursion.
clips I'm gonna put the facts.
Excursion.
What's happening?
You talking about the wrong thing.
Say no more.
Please don't fuck with this.
I got you, bro.
Please leave
I
this
got
embryo
you.
alone.
I'm leaving it
bro.
alone. I'm leaving
No,
it
I'm
alone.
saying no, not you, bro. I'm talking about the people that found this.
Oh.
Leave this shit alone, bro.
Oh yeah.
If you found
Leave that
the embryo, bro.
If you ain't gonna
Give it
kill
to
it, leave it
somebody else,
alone.
bro. Leave
If
it
you ain't
alone,
gonna kill
bro.
it, leave it alone.
You know
Do
they
not try to experiment with that shit, bro.
Y'all know they
Hell
about to
no.
experiment with it. Just
Experiment.
made the diet wolf come back, bro.
No. Experimentation is out of the fucking picture. No, if you ain't gonna kill that embryo, leave it alone.
They wouldn't even
Do not touch this motherfucker.
They told everybody
bro.
that they finna make duplicates, nigga.
Ain't no way in hell. This motherfucker was 66 million years old.
If they told they found it 2 years ago.
That's real shit. No,
So
that's
you're
real.
gonna be by T-Rex next week, nigga.
Yeah. They just want to tell you that they made a mistake and let that bitch out.
Right.
That's what they
Yeah.
were telling you, hey man.
And
you
now
might
we
see
gonna have Jurassic Park.
And y'all been seeing all these new Jurassic World shits. Like,
yeah.
Y'all know how they
That's one of the that was one of the 5011.
Ironically, bro. Why does all this shit be so ironic, bro? They about to come out with the new Jurassic Park, and I'm telling y'all, go Google this shit, man. If y'all really don't, y'all ain't listen to me, man. Google this shit right now, bro. They really found the embryo, man. Like, so it's like,
and you know, in that new Jurassic World, I'm not trying to give up no spoilers, bro. They
you watched it?
Yeah, I already saw it. I've been in the movie, y'all. But this new shit is they gonna find a whole world where
on some King Kong Hollow Earth shit,
bro. Like it's hella dinosaurs in this bitch, bro.
Yeah, I seen the previews to it.
Hella dinosaurs in this bitch, bro.
Yeah, I seen the trailer to that shit. You know what I'm saying? When I went to see Centers, you know what I'm saying? It was one of the 5011 previews that they played in that bitch. But like, yeah, no, it's crazy.
Yeah,
well, that's what's up, man. So look, man, they got all that going on, man. Y'all know it's a whole bunch of crazy news, but that was just some shit that caught my eye, man. So I just went on ahead and checked it out, man. But before we go on to our next segment, man, we definitely gonna show some love. We about to get up out of it. Damn, we've been going. What the fuck going on? We still got 3 more segments. I'm gonna run through these shits though, man, because I did not realize that we was an hour in already, bro. So we finna go ahead and
we've been chopping this shit.
Run through these real quick. But shout out to Authentic Sassy Humble. Oh, this is not Authentic Sassy Humble.
This commercial was brought to you by Podcast Lit. Do you suffer from dry skin, or have you been looking for an all-natural product to hydrate your skin? Check out the Juicy Bliss Duo, the Juicy Couture inspired body butter and body scrub combo. This combo scent lasts over 8 hours and will help your skin maximize that glow. If you're interested in our product, visit www.AuthenticSassyHumble.com.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
AuthenticSassyHumble.com.
Hey, man,
Authentic Sassy Humble.
I gotta give me a motherfucking chimer, dog. I got to give me a chimer, dog, because I don't know if we just be like crazy deep into this shit, dog, and just be not paying.
We do. No, you just said it. We be crazy deep into this shit. That's what it is.
But we're gonna go ahead and get a couple theories in here, man. We're gonna talk about some Civil War shit next week.
You know what it is, bro. We gotta go ahead and make a podcast in an hour and a half, bro. That's what it's gonna have to be, bro. Niggas just have to endure it.
Yeah, because we just be we all got we all got shit to speak on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What up, Rod? What up, Rod? Well, for sure.
Got you, Rod.
So yeah, we're gonna talk about Civil War next week. So y'all be ready for that. But I got a question.
No, we're talking about motherfucking Centers next week. Oh no, that's gonna be another part of it though. Yeah, go ahead.
I can mix that in there.
Yeah.
CIA involvement in hip hop, man. Both of y'all into the music, man. How y'all feel about the CIA's involvement? Have y'all ever heard anything like that?
Yeah, you know when the CIA first involvement was in like
NWA,
hip hop police. They put the hip hop police out here.
Mm-hmm.
They had that big summit at them prisons. They bring all the hip hop rappers in. They know exactly how to influence the music, bro. They know exactly what to push. They know exactly the agenda to push. That's why I think the CIA is one of the most deadliest corporations ever existed.
It is.
One of the most diabolical.
And honestly, like this is also part of the reason why we have the hip hop music that we have here now. Because like I know you yourself, Boom, have even heard you saying, I don't know which artist you might have heard it from, but I know like there's enough of them out there to where I know, and I know that you're deep enough in the music to where you've heard this. You know what I mean? Like, there's been plenty of artists that said, hey, these labels have it's been linked up with these prison systems, the FBI, the CIA, and all these other like entities and everything or whatnot, you know what I'm saying, to push us to make the music that's currently being made and pushed and promoted now. You know what I'm saying? It has been for the past 30 years. You know what I mean? So just even with that, like, it's no doubt that the CIA has, their foot in the hip hop game without question, right along with the FBI, NCIS, motherfucking Capitol Hill, the White House, everything. You know what I mean?
Hip hop is too revolutionary.
Exactly.
It's too
It is.
influential.
That's what
What's
made
the easiest way to get to us, bro? Boom.
That's why it is the way that it is right
that's
now.
Why the Chinese played the game and they played it too.
Yeah, because like we was revolutionary, especially in the 80s and the 90s. But when they saw that the gangster shit, you know what I'm saying, was especially when they saw that that the white children was fucking with hip hop, especially the gangster rap. You know what I'm saying, and all that. It's like, you know what? Hey, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Since they want to be so, since they want to be so prominent,
sometimes
we
you can't beat it, you
go
gotta join it.
turn this shit on them. Yeah.
Well, there's a video of one of Bone Thugs and Harmony members,
Crazy Bone.
Oh, it's Crazy Bone, who stated that they were told they were going to make music to imprison a lot of the youth or something crazy like
Crazy
that.
Bone.
Check that video out. Bone speaking on that and saying that they actually shut them down and talked to them and told them the type of music to create. So it's like the shit is there, but we still, fall for it. But with that being said, man, we ain't gonna stand there too long. You know what I'm saying? That was our conspiracy theory, man. It's the CIA involved. Both of y'all said yes, they are. Man.
Hell yes.
Heavily.
Off the top.
Heavily, man. And with that being said, we're gonna move on to a slice of history, y'all, man. Just a little bit. I'm not trying to spice the shit up because history be, a little boring and shit, man. But what's today, man?
It is 420.
Happy Resurrection Day.
Oh, it's Easter, my bad.
Okay, so a lot of people
yeah, my fault. Hold up. I pulled around trying to get my damn gummy because it was 420. This music started playing. All right, my bad.
But nah, Easter been shifting dates since what? 325 AD, you know what I'm saying? And today, 420, got a whole different cultural web. I don't know. I tried to see if I could find. I still could be wrong, but I couldn't find no information saying that 420 before 325. I mean, after 325 would be before today. And I couldn't find no information on that. So today is the first time that Easter landed on 420. And there was a lot of people asking me questions like, why is it on 420? And I was one of the people, I don't know, I could be wrong. I might have been the only person, but I was one of the people who thought that Easter was the first Sunday every April. First Sunday.
No, Easter be bouncing around.
Right. So I looked it up, right? And I found out. So for those of you who didn't know, y'all know why it bounced around on dates?
Why?
All right. So for those of you who don't know, like myself, the reason that Easter changes Sundays is because of the spring equinox. So the spring equinox starts between March 20th and 21st, which is basically the spring equinox basically is the day that the season starts. So it starts between the 20th and the 21st, and any full moon that happens after the spring equinox, the first Sunday after that is Easter or Resurrection Day. Right.
That is the crazy. Oh no, I don't know if he was done talking, so I'm gonna hold my thought. Go ahead.
So pretty much, if the full moon lands on, let's say, March 23rd, and that's also a Sunday, then that's Easter Sunday. But if the full moon lands on Monday, then Easter Sunday is that following Sunday. So
this is the thing that's fucking me up.
The full moon didn't come until like the 18th or the 19th or some shit like that, or a couple
Yeah,
days, 3-4 days
it
ago.
did. Mm-hmm.
So that's why I on the same.
This is the thing that's fucking me up about that though, is that one I already know about the real significance between all these holidays anyway.
Yeah,
but
it's really New Year's, right? That's what we really celebrate.
Right,
Yeah,
it's the actual New Year's
in real life.
Yeah, it's the actual New Year's. But my thing here though, like, is that we all know what Easter is supposedly, to represent, the life, death, and resurrection of Christ.
Oh, I thought that was resurrection. I thought Easter and resurrection were two different things. They're not.
No, they use it interchangeably. They use them interchangeably.
So Easter. So listen. So Easter, from my understanding, Easter was like what they celebrated before we started with Jesus. They celebrated new life, like this is the beginning. But what people was doing, instead of celebrating new life, they were celebrating new life, fucking and doing all this other crazy ass shit that they had no business doing. So it became a pagan activity. But around this same time is when we lost Jesus. So therefore, it was around his resurrection as well. So it's like they mixed it, but it's like you don't want to celebrate Easter because of what they do, and Jesus didn't stand for it. So
see, this is the thing though.
That's why they say fucking like rabbits, right?
If you right, you said right. You said I got you, Court. I got you, Court. I got you, Court. But like, yo, now the heat, like, you can. I don't give a damn if you talk to any like Jew, you're saying Orthodox or modern, or even a Hebrew Israelite. The one thing that they all celebrate is actually called Pesach. You're saying, or Passover. That's the actual celebration of Christ's resurrection, or the Messiah's. Because Christ is Greek. But anyway, you said, but like, when it comes down to Easter and Resurrection Sunday, whatnot, they use those interchangeably, and they are different, right? But for the reason of Ishtar. Ishtar is actually, like you're saying, the deity behind Easter, not the Messiah. You know what I mean? And what I'll just leave it at that.
But Ishtar, Easter, you know what I'm saying? They changed it almost like, I totally get what you're saying. Almost like with the mushrooms and the Christmas shit and how the deer. It's a lot. It's a lot to all of that.
Y'all niggas just flipped all that shit and said it perfectly. Yeah.
It's definitely deep, man. We gonna look though. We gotta figure this out with this time, right? We're gonna keep on moving. I was gonna bring up the so pretty much I'm gonna just bring it up anyways. Today, on this day, 2010, was the largest oil spill in history. You know what I'm saying? So, that a lot of our oceans and shit. Now we seeing all these crazy ass animals, and we trying to put it on shit that we never seen before, but we forget how much we went out there and fucked up. So today, on this day, it was a major oil spill. Fucked up some of our ecosystem. With that being said, we're gonna move on to parenting ultimatums, man. And I just got really one question for y'all before we get out of here, man. We can go through this and then we can, end the show once we done giving our spiel. But why is she calling me? Do today's families need more blue collar or traditional women?
Okay, more blue collar more blue collar women or traditional women? I would say traditional.
I both said traditional.
I didn't say shit.
You ain't say
shit?
No,
he ain't say nothing yet. I said traditional. And the reason why I'm saying traditional while he's thinking still is
I ain't thinking. I'm just waiting on you to finish, bro. I'm letting you go.
No, appreciate you.
I don't mind answering this.
No, my reason for saying traditional is just for the fact that I know that we as men and women both still want traditional relationships, but we're trying to force traditional shit in the modern times, and that will never read. So it's like, hey, let's just quit with these games. You know what I'm saying? Let's quit with the finger pointing, the shit talking and all that. I ain't gonna go into all that because that'll bring the conversation into a whole nother direction. But nonetheless, though, just keeping on pace here. Hey, you know that you're saying you want for me as a man to fulfill this role here, in which I should do anyway. And you know yourself that you need to fulfill a certain role here as well for us to be able to, like you said, to function harmoniously like we should have been a long ass time ago. So with that being said, and knowing that neither side really wants to move from what they want to do, need to do, and even supposed to do, let's just get back to that. So that's why I say traditional. Go ahead.
Gang fucked up, gang. That traditional shit dead. You might as well get somebody that work. I ain't gonna cap. Traditional women are gone. They don't
Ain't no
want
more
nothing.
Reggie.
No more Reggie.
That Reggie gone, bro.
The Reggie
I ain't
gone.
gonna lie to you, bro. You might as well go
Ain't
ahead and
nothing
let
but
her
the
get a
cookies,
job.
huh?
Bro, let her do what she want to do, bro. I mean, ain't gonna cap to you, bro. It's over with.
Mm-hmm.
They mama,
The fuck? I would have
they
sat in
raised them
Toledo if
right.
I'm gonna let my girl do what she want to do. The fuck?
I'm just gonna tell you like this, bro. It's not. I'm telling you, it's not about. All right, look, it's about the creators. Okay, ain't that many mothers that was mothers out here.
I'm about to say, because this is where our real problem lies. Like, and I think that a lot of us men and women forget this. Like, you ain't got no kids together, y'all ain't attached unless y'all married. Got it. On both ends. Y'all start having these kids, like y'all pretty much, and I'm not saying you have to give up your whole life, but y'all pretty much got to focus on this that y'all brought in here, because number one, that child really didn't
ask to be here. Yeah.
For real, y'all. We was horny and we had some children. And so at the end of the day, regardless of what I think
So
should
let me.
be done,
So
or what I think you should be doing,
So what you saying?
regardless of what I think you should be doing or what you think I should be doing, bro, we both understand what we should be doing for this child. And a lot of times, motherfuckers who split apart talking about let him go or let her go, they don't really still do what's best for the child. And even then, it's like, don't worry about what I'm doing for the money with the money, right? It's like, it's for your child. That's all you need to know. It's like, what type of co-parenting is this? Like, nigga, I'm supposed to know everything, just like you. And it's like, it's crazy because it's okay for my child to be raised by somebody else. But if I want my child to be raised by this person because I'm good with this person, that's a problem. So you can't really say that. But
50-50 boom. 50-50 boom. I think people I think in this game, and this being a male and this being a black man, you're only allowed to do what they're gonna allow you to do anyway. When you saying that with all that like conviction, and that a person gonna allow you to do what they want you to do, but you know how black women is, and you know how they think when it comes to kids.
Hell no, I'm not saying that, but what I am saying is that when you had this child, all that other shit that you thinking is gone, bro. Y'all y'all like we talk all this spiritual shit, and this is one thing I hate about people, bro, when they talk about God so much. But then we do something and we don't try and fix it with God. Like, we just try and fix it ourselves. And we wonder why. Like, you was even saying, matter of fact, you had a part on the show, bro, where you was like, nigga, we wonder why we go through so much stress because we didn't do the shit right. And we still continue to try and fix this shit without doing it right. And then we tell a motherfucker what they ain't supposed to do, when in actuality, it's like, it's not that I'm telling you what you're supposed to do, because I'm telling you, nigga, the only way that this shit gonna get better for either one of us is if we do the shit right, regardless of what we've been through. You still got to do the shit right. And a lot of motherfuckers just like, we've been through this, I ain't even gonna do it. And then those doors never get closed. And then we go through a motherfucking life of hell because, nigga, you trying to motherfucking, y'all got like let's say y'all got a connection in this a rope, right? But y'all go y'all separate ways, but y'all both going north. All them poles and shit that rope gonna have to get through, it's gonna be difficult for both of y'all trying to walk different ways because the rope gonna be holding y'all back.
True.
Because y'all connected. Y'all have no choice but to figure this shit out. So I will say this though. I seen a video though, man. Shout out to whoever this woman was, and I don't know if it was a skit just to be funny, but she had both her baby dads in the house eating. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to that.
Quit playing.
For real, but no, also, and you know, and it's on some respectful shit, like, because it's like, okay, nigga, maybe we not for each other. But I ain't supposed to sit back and be mad at you for whatever nigga you fucking with. But at the same time, you know, I'm supposed to have your back. You're my child's mother. Why would I want you to be down? You
We're
feel
alive.
me? Why would I want you to be fucked up out here? Then my child gonna be like, oh, well, my mama was fucked up. That's still causing some fucking. I would rather my child be like, okay, my mom and dad weren't together, but both of them was successful. That sounds way better than, okay, my dad got me because my mama was fucked up and they always was arguing, but my dad cool, or vice versa. My mom cool, but my dad was always fucked up because they was always arguing. And, like, what the fuck? That still don't make sense. So I think niggas, y'all have these kids together. Y'all need to figure out how to work together. If you ask me, man, work together. Y'all don't have to be together. You don't have to do it like I say, and I don't have to do it like you say. But we got to figure out how to work together.
No, real shit, because I mean, like, you know what I'm saying, y'all both brought this child into the damn world that didn't ask to be in the world. So, like, you know what I mean, I don't give a damn what y'all call yourselves wanting to do, you know what I'm saying, with the rest of y'all lives individually or together. For as long as y'all come together, whatever, and link up and talk, to say the very least, even if it is just for the sake of the child, that child needs to have the both of y'all functioning properly around them, and you said, and working together to bring them up properly here as well, because children do suffer from this shit and they do not get any form of consideration, you're saying, for their suffering, unfortunately, fucking around with us. You know what I mean? So, like, yeah, no, that needs to be fixed here immediately when it comes down to our community.
No, for sure, man. Court, any last words, brother, man, before we get out of here, bro? Now, and I ain't talking about ending. I'm just talking about on this subject.
Oh no, I'm through. No, I ain't getting on that one.
Well, check this out, man. I will say this: since 1990, traditional family structures have dropped 40%. Single family households have skyrocketed, and we see what happens. We see how this shit plays out. It's a lot of trauma, mental illness shit going on. Most mental illness I think we had was what, getting our ass whipped, worried about coming home with bad grades, dog ate our homework.
Yeah.
So, you know, man, I think modern independence is definitely killing old school family dynamics. And I don't think that we could have to go back to old school family dynamics, but I do think we need to find a better way, even if we're not going to deal with each other. And the one way is know who the fuck you fucking. Like, god damn, man, we just be out here fucking, man. Then we be mad.
For no damn reason. On top of that, like,
like 18 years, like 18 more fucking, and then even after that, like, motherfucker, your child becomes somebody successful and they got a ceremony at 25. You gotta see that same
right.
Like, y'all stuck, like, you know, so we got to be more careful, man. That's what I will say, bro. And with that being said, man, what y'all got going on next week before we get up out of here, man? Tuesday, what can we be looking for?
Tuesday night,
okay, well,
we got more up. Oh, my bad. You got it.
Oh, no, go ahead. Get rolling. Get moving. Go ahead, Court. No,
Tuesday night, y'all know where to find me. Facebook Live, 8:15. Us, me, Boom, and this girl's going to be here this Tuesday night. We're going to be talking about Center soundtrack, a whole bunch of messages in there, music messages.
I got a special guest coming. I got a special guest coming to the show too with us
on Tuesday.
Okay.
Word. So we got a special guest. We're gonna be live.
Hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? So hey, I'm gonna go ahead and. Oh no, go ahead. That's my bad, Boom.
Tuesday, 8:15. Do your thing.
You know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And as mentioned here, you know what I'm saying, your homie X gonna be on the court report here this Tuesday discussing, you know what I'm saying, the music themes and the soundtrack of Sinners. That is a dope ass movie. I strongly advise everybody that's gonna watch this to watch it. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna
watch
be there
with an
Tuesday.
Open mind, niggas. Watch it with your third eye, not your two eyes.
Exactly. You know what I mean? No, real shit. Watch it with your third eye. You're going to have to. And I know I mentioned, you know what I'm saying, I had an exclusive. I still got the exclusive. But no, Sinners is just that fucking dope. So I'm pushing the exclusive back for next Tuesday on the court report. And shoot, just, you know, as always, you know what I'm saying, you know, check out the homies' music, you know what I'm saying, on all streaming platforms. You know what I'm saying? You can always check me out here on Podcast Lit Sundays at 9:00. And that's how we move.
Boom, that's a motherfucking rap podcast with enlightenment. You know, we tried to open your minds up, flip some history like we always do. Probably made y'all rethink some things. Hopefully we did. And if y'all fuck with the madness, man, don't forget to follow us, share our shit, like our shit. Catch us on Tuesday, 8:15. Catch us on Sunday, 9 p.m. You know what I'm saying? Till then, keep your heads up. Keep moving, man. We out of here, y'all.